Many of the 30,000 drivers or so coming into La Crosse through its north corridor on Rose Street are greeted by familiar sights. But in the coming years, that road and the area around it will likely look a lot different. News 8's Madeline O'Neill is here now in our studio with more.
Mike, the city of La Crosse is hiring a consultant to come up with a master plan along Rose Street, all the way from the interstate at exit 3 to downtown La Crosse. It will deal with a large area and a variety of concerns, but officials say having a comprehensive strategy going forward can do a lot to revitalize the corridor.
It's really our welcome mat to the rest of the world.
One of the main gateways to the city, Rose Street, leading into La Crosse, is a well-traveled road.
People from the airport come into the city this way, people from the interstate come in this way. And how is it performing in terms of selling? La Crosse is a great place to live, work, play, invest, all of that.
City planners think the corridor could use some updates.
What we're looking at now is we've got probably the largest commercial and residential untapped resource within the city for redevelopment and progress. So we're trying to figure out what do we need to put together for plans from a city and community perspective to make the highest and best use of all the things within this corridor.
The city is paying consultants $200,000 for a master plan that will address issues along and around the about 2.5-mile stretch.
You're talking about 600 acres of investment,
including traffic efficiency, environmental concerns like floodplains, and redevelopment.
It puts into place long-term policy strategies that we want to make sure that as we're making decisions over the next 20 years, that those are very strategic decisions and that they are not just reacting to the flavor of the day.
The North La Crosse Business Association's president says having the plan will be a boost for the economy and the city as a whole.
The better job we can do at being stewards of what happens with development in our city creates more and more opportunity for growth, business, residents, all of the above.
Though planning is in its early stages and there's a long road ahead, you'll likely be seeing some changes in the area come next year.
If you're, a person who's been excited about what's happening here, keep your eyes peeled for what comes up.
Officials say planning will begin in July, and that's expected to take around 8 or 9 months. Implementing plans should begin shortly after that.
Okay, thanks, Madeline. The city is using federal funds for the master plan and will look at a variety of ways to fund implementation of the plan in the future.